Hey everybody, today on Cooking for College we are doing chicken fingers and sweet potato french fries. I'm getting, you get tired of just regular old fries, so you can do sweet potato fries. It's the same thing with a potato. You just you skin them, rinse them, and then I just cut them up into little like wedges, or if you like them smaller than that, you like shoestrings, you can cut them up smaller. But I just cut them up like this. They come out pretty good. Sometimes they're real thick, and you can cut them in half like that. And you take them. I've already got a bunch of them cut up over here. Normally 2 or 3 potatoes will feed a lot of people and give you some leftovers. And the leftovers are great. I love leftovers. Leftover french fries, because then you can just grab them and microwave them, throw them in the toaster oven, keep them crispy. And they're a great snack for the rest of the week. Alright, got all these cut up. And you can smush them on there good. It's fine. Some of them will be crispy, some of them will be smushy, just like McDonald's. Alright. Alright, and we take them, just pour a little bit of oil, olive oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, whatever you got on hand. Pour a little bit on top, just like that. Spread it out evenly. Get like that, okay? And then you just put them in the oven, about 400 degrees, something like that. And you let them go. They'll take about 30, 45 minutes, something like that, until they're desired, like good and soft and crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside. Alright, so right now I'm cleaning up the chicken. And chicken, it's got fat on it, these extra white pieces right here. That stuff, once you cook it, it's chewy and nasty. So you just want to cut some of it off, just clean it up. Get some of the fat off of there. See, it's nice and pretty, good good chicken breast. Alright. Then you cut them to about how thick you want them. That's pretty good. Alright, about like that. Pretty good little chicken finger. Once you fry it up, they're really delicious. You want to try to, when you fry them, try to keep the same size ones together, because then they'll cook about equally. And everything will be done together, and you won't have to pull individual pieces out because they're smaller than the other pieces. Alright, now that you got your chicken cut up, and your fries are going, because they're going to take longer than everything else, you got your Fry Daddy plugged in, and if you don't have a Fry Daddy, you can just use a regular pot with just some vegetable oil or canola oil in it, and then you just pour it down, you don't pour it down your drain. When you're done with it, after you use it in a pot, you're not supposed to pour it down your drain. Let it cool, and then you'll put it in like a Gatorade bottle or something, and you throw it away like that. But back to the chicken. We're going to make the batter, and the batter is, instead of dipping it in like normal, like in eggs or something like that, my dad taught me how to do this. You just get some flour and some milk, and you just make a little mixture. Just pour it in there like that. And you just mix it up. And you want it to become pretty thick, not real thick, but I mean pretty good consistency. And the flour is going to stick to the sides and all that good stuff. You're going to mix it up. And I just use skim milk. I mean, it's a little, normally you'll use like buttermilk or like whole milk or 2% or something, heavier than skim. But I had skim on hand. That's pretty good. Okay. You want to come over? I got the Fry Daddy. So it's coming over, and I got that mixed in there, nice and good. Let out. My cut up chicken over here, and seasoned salt. You take your seasoned salt after you make your batter, and you just pour it all over the top. Put lots of it. Lots of seasoned salt. Alright. Now you just take your chicken, and just dump it in the batter. You can take 2 or 3 pieces, just throw them in there, flip them over, get them nice and coated good. Nice and happy. Alright. You take them, you just sit them right in there. Alright, and if you want, just to save some time, you take a couple other chicken fingers, 3 or 4 at a time. You don't want to put too many in there, because they'll take too long to cook. So you want to take them, you can go ahead and throw them in there and let them sit in there for a second. When they're done, they will float. They'll float up and they'll be a good golden brown color, but they will start coming up to the surface, and then you can pull them out.
What if it's in a pan? How do you know?
It floats.
In the pan it floats?
It floats, yeah, it always floats.
Yeah.
You don't do it in a pan, you do it in a pot.
Oh.
If I said pan earlier, I apologize.
You did it.
You do it in a pot, you just fill it up, and then they'll float. If you do it in a pan, if you just have a skillet or a pan on hand, you put it in there, do them for about 2-3 minutes, flip them over, do the other side, and you'll have a good golden brown color. Alright, but right now I'm going to show you a couple different dipping sauces. One also that my dad taught me, and another one that I just came up with one day. or just thought of. I'm sure plenty of people use it, but for one of them it's honey sauce, because a lot of people like sweet sauce. So you just take your honey, and you pour it in these little dipping things I have here. Get lots of honey. Alright. And this horseradish, you just take the slightest little bit of horseradish, just the littlest little bit. Just like that. Come on. There you go. Just like that. Not much at all. You don't want it. I don't like the taste of horseradish, but this just thins it up a bit. Makes it quite delicious. See, it needs more honey. And this stuff is good with the chicken fingers and with the fries. It's very good on the sweet potato fries, because normally you eat sweet potatoes with brown sugar and butter and all that stuff, so the honey's good. Alright. You got that. Let me have it taste tested by the camera lady. She's my critiquer on this. She loves the honey sauce.
Perfect.
Good?
Mhm.
Alright. So now you got your honey sauce, and now you got this other one, which is just a mixture of ranch and hot sauce, because I like spice. I love spice on everything. So you just get some hot sauce, some ranch, just like that. God bless you. Get your ranch, and you take your hot sauce, Texas Pete, or whatever the store-bought, the store brand, whatever. And you can do it if you like it. If you like it ranchier, you put a little more ranch. If you like it hot, you put a little more hot sauce. I prefer the hot. So you just pour it in there together and mix it up. I didn't put enough hot sauce. You can tell how spicy it'll be by the color. The orangier it is, or the redder. Orangier, that's a word, I promise.
No, it's not.
You pour that in there. You mix it up some more. That's good. I love that stuff. Alright. And another thing you can do with these, let's check these chicken fingers out real quick. I'll tell you the other thing you can do with them in a second. No, they're still cooking. Alright. While they're cooking, another thing I like to do with my leftovers, I always make too much because then it'll feed me for a couple meals. But you take bread and you butter them just like grilled cheese, and you put them on the frying pan with a little ranch and a little hot sauce, and then you lay the chicken fingers in that, and you see like a grilled cheese and like no cheese. It's like a chicken sandwich. You just do ranch, hot sauce, and you put it in the frying pan, warm everything up with butter on both sides of the bread. It's delicious. That's probably what I'll do tomorrow for lunch, just so you don't get tired of just the same old chicken fingers. Alright, so now we gotta check on your french fries. Don't forget about your french fries. But they are, ooh, it's hot in there. When you open the oven, let it come up for a second so the heat wave doesn't hit you in the face and lose your eyebrows. I do that all the time. I hate it. Wish I could remember that. Oh yeah, look at these. These have great color on them. And they're hot. They're very hot, so let them sit. I got some friends over tonight. I got Ben and Wynn's infamous hands, and we'll hold so I got lots of french fries tonight. There's Ben in his camo hat.
Wynn, where's the hand?
Alright, and now I got my chicken fingers. Come see. Come on.
Okay.
You see how they're floating up there at the top? They're nice and done. Just grab them. Alright, pull them out like that. And they might stick together like that. That's because they were touching when they went in. Okay, so now those are good and golden brown, and now you just repeat the process. Alright, now everything's done. We got the sweet potato fries, chicken fingers. They're the chicken fingers, it's like $4. They were $4 for a 3-pack, and a 3-pack will feed 2 people. And with leftovers.
Of boneless chicken.
Of boneless, skinless chicken breast.
Because Ben didn't know that.
Because
I got it.
yeah, Ben got it. They got one, we got one. Sweet potatoes about $1 each, so total meal about $5-6 a person, and we're gonna be eating all this full and probably more tomorrow. So that was Cookin for College.
See ya.